I use about a quarter tap water and a quarter are a quarter. That doesn't make any sense. That's not real math. Max and I have been having problems and he just wouldn't eat, and that's really scary when your beta doesn't eat, because normally when a beta doesn't eat, the next step is death. But I noticed that he still had a food response, so even though he wouldn't eat, he would still chase food around. I thought it would be parasites because about the same time Max stopped eating, Matthias got a slime coat issue, and then 2 of my goldfish also got slime coat issues. So when you combine that all together, a multi-tank issue, the most often cause of that is a parasite, which is just kind of moved between your tanks without you noticing until your fish start to develop symptoms. So I got prazipro. Woohoo! There's 2 medications you can treat. You can use. Maxie, what are you eating, buddy? You trying to eat? Obviously, Maxie is hungry and eating again. Hey, Bob. There's 2 types of medications you can use to treat parasitic infections. The first one is metronidazole. Contrary to what Metroplex and General Cure say, you can't treat a parasitic infection using metronidazole in tank. It has to be fed orally because it doesn't cross the gill membranes. Prazipro, the other medication that you can use, does actually cross the gill membranes, and you don't have to feed it to them, so that's really awesome. And it also treats a lot of infections that General Cure doesn't, or that metronidazole doesn't. So to treat prazipro, shaky, 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 shaky. For treatment of praziquantel susceptible disease conditions in freshwater and marine aquariums. Spoon for 20 gallons. So here is my 1/2 teaspoon, which we're going to use to treat the tank. And see how it's kind of like whitish as it goes in? Like in the UK, you get prazipro as like a powder, or praziquantel as a powder. Prazipro is it in a liquid suspension. Also doing a water change, mainly because I mixed up the day that I had to redose the tanks. Whoops! If you read the instructions on the back, it says may cause frothing. It's actually really frothing. So just to show you how like some next level obsessive I get, Max has a nanny cam looking at his tank, so I can watch him even when I'm not around, so I don't have to worry. Highly recommended, actually. I got something called Neutral Regulator. It's a CChem product. It's also a phosphate buffer, so depending on your tanks, you might not want to use a phosphate buffer. So we're going to use a little Neutral Regulator in the tap water. So, hi Maxie! In my tanks, I use about a quarter tap water and a quarter are a quarter. That doesn't make any sense. That's not real math. So I use about a quarter tap water and 3/4 RO. I've been overfeeding Max because I'm just so happy he's eating again. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Yeah, mommy loves you. Oh no, mommy is not gonna give you any more food. Look how big your tummy is. I've got a pH of like 7.6. I'm like, they're domestics. That's fine. They'll be fine. The most important thing is that you have a consistent pH rather than a perfect pH. So I'm gonna just see how I get on with the phosphate buffer and see if it has any bad impacts on my tank. The story behind me wanting to actually try the phosphate buffer is just because all of my plants are dying. I have a lot of jobber ferns and stuff that like a lower pH. So we'll see how we get on with it. The betas are very flexible in their pH, even though they also prefer a lower pH. Moving on to France's tank, which is just looking a little bit sad. The reason why is because I have been trying not to share equipment between tanks. Come here. There we go. Alright, get a good grip on that moss ball. And then scrub, scrub, scrub. Scrub, scrubby, scrubby. So this I find is so much easier than like having an algae scrubber or like trying to do it by hand or scraping it off. Is just get yourself a moss ball and wipe it off. Because this tank is a 20 tall, it gets 2 1/2 teaspoons. So this is half a teaspoon, and it says use 1 teaspoon for 20 gallons. So there's 1. There's 2 1/2 teaspoons of the prazipro. So here's France's tank, looking just a little bit more aesthetically pleasing and remedicated. Now we medicate the goldfish with the prazipro. So we do 10 gallons, 20 gallons, 30 gallons, 40 gallons, 50 gallons. I think they're trying to eat it. Goldfish just try to eat everything. So despite everything, no matter how careful we are, sometimes we get infections. I think people forget that infections can also come in through the water. It's not necessarily always another fish. It usually is, but not always. Anyways, Max is eating again. Everybody seems happy. It's been a really stressful month. I think Max didn't eat properly for like a full month. I thought for sure I was gonna lose him. But I didn't. It's been an adventure dealing with the great parasite epidemic of 2020. Gosh, it's so fitting. Parasite epidemic, COVID-19 epidemic. But I'm so glad Max is feeling better. And I was just like, hi buddy, I love you so much. Yes, I do. Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you, Maxie. Mommy loves you. Yes, she does. She loves you so much. You little brat. Deciding not to eat for a month. That was not nice. You scared Mommy. Right, well, he's really gonna understand that. Anyways, dose the tanks with prazipro. Everybody's doing well. Got the dose right this time. So they'll be on that for about 5 more days. Then I'll do another water change and they'll just be done with their treatment. So thanks for checking in. Sorry I haven't posted a video in so long. Life's just been a bit weird lately for all of us. So like and subscribe to my channel. I promise I'll post more often from now on. I'll make a video about moving all of my fish tanks. We're moving all the fish an hour away. Woohoo! Peace out, like and subscribe to my channel. Bye!